Hey, I'm Ashley from the Exposure Network. I haven't played Days Gone yet. I really wish I had someone to talk about it with.
Well, that's what you are!
Oh my god, you're March, John Black from the Exposure Network.
Hey,
where did you come from?
PlayStation's booth.
Yeah, just gone by the days.
Oh, thank good kid, because you guys have played Days Gone, right?
It was a freaky game. I had some freaky moments, some weird, freaky stuff happened.
Hey, someone's here.
You know, same as me. Anything that happens here is far better than what's going on out there.
Yeah.
The day was gone by the time I finished playing it. There was moments when it was a gone moment, and then the time elapsed, and then it was gone.
Well, it's lucky
That was
because
freaky.
it was freaky. It's very lucky because you played the Horde mode.
I did.
Oh, you played the opposite mode?
I played the opposite mode.
That works out well.
That does. Didn't even plan it, but that's what we did. That's what we did.
Do you want to talk? What was the Horde mode?
So the Horde mode was just pretty much the E3 demo. You started in an area. Before you was a massive Horde in the middle of a pit. The Horde didn't start getting pissed off until you attacked it, so you could have a ride around the map, you could do some bit of searching, you could set up traps. So eventually I decided to set up some remote mines and then chuck some Molotovs at the Horde. And then the Horde is the scariest thing ever. It just chases you just non-stop. But the AI for me was my favourite bit because even though the Horde is one massive mob of freakers, zombies, freakers, they didn't just follow you as one mob, they split up, and if you tried to climb over something, some of them would climb over after you, but then others would wrap around and try and get you. It's interesting to see exactly how the freakers mob mentality is going to come into the game and be a part of it.
So it was just killing them until a certain point.
So pretty much as soon as you started attacking the mob, the health bar appeared at the top, and that showed you how much of the mob was left. How much of that Horde was left for you to kill. Pretty much the moment I died pretty quickly because the moment the Horde catches up to you, you're done. You're dead. You're screwed.
The day was over.
The day was gone, they could say. So sometimes.
I'm gonna be honest, what you said you played sounds a lot better than I played. Because I played with a story mission, which gave me sweet fuck all story. Really.
Yeah, because
you ride into the motorbike and they talk for a little bit, and whatever the main dude's character name, Sam Wheatler's character, he's like, look, dude, you get on the motorcycle, you ride through, I've got to go in there and get a part. And you're like, okay, so we're going to go in there, we're going to get some sort of story information. There's going to be something that tells me more about these characters. There's going to be something, but you go in, and I was enjoying it for the first couple minutes. I'm like, I did it stealthy, which I assume you could have done it loud, jet guns, and you could just go in guns blazing. I'm sure that would have been an option. But I was enjoying doing the stealthy route and having that option there. So I went around, you could sneak up behind some of the freakers, triangle, fucking stab through the head, whatever. Climbed up on some bunch of rooftops and got around obstacles. I enjoyed that I could climb up on stuff and then jump down into a bush, and all that was really cool. So gameplay-wise, I was having fun. Apart from picking up random shit that I couldn't use. It's like, you picked up a weapon suppressor. I'm like, cool, can I quit that? No. Cool, you picked up medical supplies. Can I form that into something like The Last of Us? No, you don't have access to that. Cool, I'm glad there's a little part of the demo to teach me about fucking nothing. That's brilliant. Brilliant, I'm really glad. You get to the end of the demo, you sneak in and get the part, and after doing the whole sneaking part, you're like, cool, something's going to go off. Something epic is going to happen. And the old mate, on his bike, gets jumped by fucking, I don't know, Nazi skinheads from the zombie future or something. I don't really know what they were. They had several scars, like they cut up their body. There's some sort of cult, I guess. Some sort of cult or something like that. And they had the guy, and they was burning his arm, they fucked up his arm, but it didn't look gory enough, I suppose, is the thing. Like, they're burning him and he screams like, oh, fuck, but it looked like there's nothing happening until the end of it that showed his arm. It looked like nothing. I'm like, it's a fucking R-rated game, surely. Just fucking burn his arm. And then they get on the bike and you see this Horde in the background, like what you would have been trying out. I'm like, fuck yes, I'm going to get to ride this motorcycle away from the Horde. It's going to be epic as fuck. Yes, that sounds great. Loads back to main menu. Cool. And then I clicked into the Horde thing because I'm like, cool, the dude hasn't come back to tell me to switch mode yet. Jump into it, loading screen. Alright, that's it, time, guys. No time. I'm like,
Same thing happened to Paul, who I was playing with, and it was really interesting.
Paul James, player 2?
Paul James, the player 2. But the interesting thing for me was when I was talking to the PlayStation guys on the booth, I was at first very inclined to do the story thing and the stealthy scenario.
No, don't do it.
That's what I wanted to. That's my kind of playstyle. And then they sold it to me. You know, you could. This was more. The horde mode was more free. You could explore. You could ride around on a motorbike if you wanted to ride around on a motorbike. You do whatever you like, and it was really nice to have it. I think it was really funny for me playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey a lot. Going into the controls for Days Gone, I was a bit all over the place because just control differences. And there was a bit of stuff that I couldn't climb that I thought you would be able to climb. So hopefully that gets fixed up. But
I did like with the Freakers, they're obviously zombies, but there's some stuff that stood out that wasn't zombie, like how Freakers were eating other Freakers, zombie ones, and then there were these like mutant kid ones that stayed away from you at most points in time, it seemed, and then they only attacked you when you got really close, or apparently when they attacked you at low health.
Like no kids.
But there's like variation of a point into the Freakers. They're not all just like mindless zombies. There is some sort of variation. And we have seen trailers, of course, like the bears and whatever the fuck else is going to happen. And then, but the one thing that makes me go, I'm glad they moved the release date, is I had the frames drop several times during the normal gameplay. And then also, the biggest thing that stood out to me was the final cutscene started playing where they started getting on the motorbike at the end of the story mission to ride off. And the frames just started like, pop, pop, pop. I'm like, this game isn't even close to its favorite.
I was very amused because the PlayStation guys, before we went in, did the spiel of, we have pushed this back, but it's not a development problem. It's just so you get the chance to play the game on its own and not interrupted by the game. And I was like, come on, okay.
I'm not turned off it. I still like the premise and a lot of ideas, but at the same time, I'm not hyped. Like, I'm still at the same level I was with the general. The playing it didn't change my opinions.
Do you feel like the horde mode stuff is going to be in the actual game, or is that going to be like a separate mode?
No, because it was very much in the game. Like it was as if you had. It's as if you had come across the horde and the horde was there. Maybe in the real game, the hordes will be a little more active and like you won't have the chance to like set up. Because until I attacked them, the horde completely ignored me.
I figured when they announced them, I was thinking of them as the it's a weird comparison, but there's the Mad Max. In the Mad Max game, you have the trucks to take down. You could see them off in the distance, and they'll do laps.
Like the convoy,
convoys that you could take down like that. But I assume that maybe you could see the horde. You could see the horde off in the distance or something, and then you could place traps and then kind of force the horde to come through your trap like a horde of real life. That's Days Gone.
That's Days Gone. You can find it on PlayStation in April next year.
And if the days haven't gone yet and you're still at PAX tomorrow for Sunday, maybe stop by the booth and check it out for yourself.
If you can, they tell out pretty quick.
Better disappear again.
Yeah, you better guys get gone. ExplosionNetwork.com.
What the hell? Perfect. Just perfect.